What's poppin', T Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with tonight's All Tea All Shade. What is this? Love and Hip Hop New York Season 8, Episode 9 review. So we start off this episode with James R, who wakes up speaking about himself in third person. Niggas retarded. And he also wakes up to breakfast made by Sophia the Body, who we know is staying with him. She insists that she's not interested in him and is just thankful that he's letting her stay there. We all know, bitch, that you are a user and a moocher, bitch. Only thing you got good is some pussy, and that probably ain't even that good. It's probably trash. So he asks her about the dog, and she says that the surgery will be expensive, hinting that she wants him to pay for it. He says that he will, and that he wants her to come to his single release party and be his bad girl, aka his arm candy. Remember, his song is titled Bad Girl. This nigga's so corny. So she don't want to be added to his tribe of bitches. She asks, is Mariah gonna be there because she don't want to get into it with her again. He says she's not gonna come. He asks her what she thinks about James R. Once again, speaking about himself in the third person. And she says, he's cute, he's a gentleman, he's this, he's that. And he asks, can he be her man? And she says, maybe. And then they kiss. And I'm like, nigga, the only reason why she kissing you is so she could spend another night. This bitch ain't got nowhere else to go, you dummy. So Jonathan and Trent go bike riding. Jonathan feels like Trent really isn't into their relationship, and he's begging to build a relationship with him. And I'm like, anytime you gotta beg a motherfucker to be with you when you feel like he not giving you the same energy you giving him, he don't like you, my nigga. Um Trent says, he's really busy working, trying to get his music out there. And excuse, because if a motherfucker like you, he will make time for you. Remember that. Um, Jonathan asks, does he feel like he can fall in love with him? And Trent says he feels like he can let him in, but he's trying to get his confidence and love himself, loving himself back. And I'm like, all the signs are there, nigga. He just isn't into you, honey. Like, what does this nigga have to say? He just basically at this point, he's like, nigga, I don't like you. I'm just spending time with you from time to time, nigga. The dick might be all right, but I'm not feeling you like that. And he should have just been honest with the man. But maybe he was using Jonathan for financial means or for a bus ride or a ride here, a ride there. I don't know. So Trent mentions that he was homeless at one point because he went to Atlanta thinking he was going to get a record contract and it failed, and he ended up on the streets eating out of trash cans. And he didn't return home because he didn't want to go home looking like a failure. And his story is very sad, but I just got con artists written all over him in my mind, so I can't even really be sympathetic to his story because who knows if it's true or not. So Pap and Remy go to the IVF doctor. Remy gets her vitals done to see if she's viable for the procedure. The doctor tells her that she's a candidate. Hooray, hooray, hooray. They just celebrated their anniversary and they went to the IVF doctor and they documented it on IG Live this week. So congratulations to Remy and Pat for their um anniversary. And they also tonight had their Christmas special on VH1. So watch it. Juju meets with Safaree about turning her book into a stage play. She wants him to play the main character. He says he would love to do it. His mother, Mama Shirley, shows up to see him and he introduced her to Juju. She's instantly impressed by Juju, but Safaree tells his mom, that she's already taken, she's already dating a good friend of his. His mom tells him he needs to be with a woman like Juju, and I agree. I actually think Juju and Safaree will make a gorgeous couple, and I think that she would be a great addition to him. She's smart. She's, got a master's degree. She got a good head on her shoulder. She's a beautiful woman. She seems level-headed, and she seems like she will balance out his goofiness. And I think they would be a great fit for one another. Because Safaree is one of them niggas that love to be in a relationship and just want somebody to love his ass. He one of them sucker for love ass niggas, and he really want to settle down with somebody and have a family. And I think Juju would honestly be a great match for him. I really want to see them together for real, for real. So I put two and two together, and I'm like, okay, since her and Cameron broke up, and there's already, you can tell, like some type of something there between her and Safaree. Either they gonna pretend to date on the show by the end of this season when it's, it comes out on the show that her and Cameron have broke up. They either gonna put Safaree and Juju together at the end of this season, or that's gonna be their storyline for next year. Juju and Safaree being together. Watch what I tell you. So him and Dream Down, it's not gonna work. And I really feel like this shit was for the show. So Jonathan and Anais go to surprise Trent at the studio with chocolates and shit, but that nigga ain't there. So Jonathan is mad and all in his feelings, and he feel like he being played and like this nigga's playing games with him. And Anais said, "You need to calm down. Maybe he went to go get something to eat." And Jonathan say, "What would you do in my situation? I mean, what would you do, Anais?" And she said, "I would go crazy. At least we got some chocolates." It was like, that's my bitch. Oh, we got something to eat. We good. So Jonathan says he's going to start investigating Trent and go back to his old ways of, really digging into these niggas' backgrounds, seeing what the fuck they up to. So he sets up a fake Grinder account and pretends to be a man by the name of Raul. Raul asks Trent for a dick pic, and this dumb nigga sends it, of course. Jonathan plans to confront him on his lies and cheating. So Self, Snoop, and Jacquay meet up for drinks. Self tells them that James R tagged them in his video and that he wants him to come to his little single release party. Come to find out, James tagged Jacquay and Snoop in it too. So this motherfucker just being messy, just like a little messy old light-skinned queen. So Self says they should go, and Jacquay agrees. Snoop like, I ain't really feeling it. That nigga's lame. Like, what's the point? You ain't with Sophia no more. So like, what are we going there for? And I felt Snoop on it. Like, if you supposed to be over this bitch, then what the fuck are you going there for? Fuck that lame ass nigga. If he trying to be funny, when you see him, run up. Other than that, like, why even give him the attention? But they then convinced Snoop to go. And then we switched to Mariah Lynn and her new titties. They're back in New York. She having a slumber party to celebrate. Bianca and her girl Cayenne, that's also a rapper, comes to support. Cayenne's a really pretty girl. But I noticed, if you pay attention, she had either a hearing aid in her ear, or she had one of them little devices in her ear where somebody can be talking to her in her ear, and she could, listen to what they tell her to say. It was either one of those two. Either somebody was in her, one of the producers in her ear, telling her what to say, or she had a hearing aid in her ear. Go back and watch. She had something in her ear. So Mariah Lynn got on this terrible ass green wig that make her look like a troll doll. I don't know why she wears that shit. It looks terrible on her. It is just not that deal for her. No. She tells them that she wants to go to James' party to see if Sophia gonna be there. Once again, if you're supposed to be over this nigga, then why the fuck are you running up on him? What is the point? I guess you just need a reason to film. Like, I don't understand. Bianca tells Cayenne about getting into it with chicks that she don't like, so she can't stop Mariah from rolling up on bitches. Cayenne asks her who she's talking about, and she brings up Bree. Cayenne like, oh my God. She was like, bitch, I done got into it with this hoe too. And she tells them that Bree was telling people that she was her protege and that she taught her how to rap. And she was like, bitch, how you teach me how to rap? I rap better than you. Cayenne says that she called Bree to confront her. Bree hung up the phone, then tried to call her back and act all brolic and shit, but was recording the conversation. And she's like, bitch, you ain't gonna be recording me so you could put me on one of your little whack ass mixtapes. So Juju and Bianca go to a little dance workout class, but ain't neither one of them bitches sweating at the end of it. So scripted. She asks Bianca to be a part of her play, and she wants her to audition. And of course, Bianca wants to do it. I really see Bianca, if she stopped with all the ghetto shit, Bianca could really go far. She does have that le je ne sais quoi about her. So Jonathan lied and told Trent that he was going to be out of town, and then set up a date with him as Raul. So the nigga fell for it. So as he's sitting there waiting for Trent to walk into the restaurant, the producers tell him that Trent saw him and left. Jonathan then rushes outside and confronts him. Trent walking away and ignores him. He refuses to talk. Jonathan continued to follow him. See, so saying, so that's really what you're going to do, Trent? Just going to walk away? That's what you do. That's all you do. You just walk away. I can't believe you would do this to me. What have I done to you for you to treat me like this? What have I done for me to deserve this type of behavior from you, Trent? Really? You're just going to keep on walking? You're not going to say nothing? Oh, I can walk all day. I can follow you all day. I'm in my Timbs. I can walk all the way to Brooklyn, Staten Island, Long Island, bitch. Strong Island, shit, whatever. I can follow. Trent keep on walking, honey, ignoring him. And Jonathan then says, if you cross that street, it's over between us. Well, honey, Trent crossed that damn street. So, Jesus. Juju holds auditions for her play at a church. Once again, Mona over there using these people and taking the Lord's name in vain and shit and just fucking up the congregation. Mona love using churches for motherfuckers to sin in. So she got her acting coach there and her sister there with her. Bianca tries out and there are curse words in the scene and she in this church. I was like, Jesus, this girl gonna blow up in flames. She did a good job. It wasn't perfect, it wasn't great, but it was, you could see potential there. Like Juju said, if she takes acting classes and some of her rehearsals, I think that Bianca really could do a good job. So Safaree is up next, and Safaree blows it, knocks it out the window. He did an excellent job. He added his little Jamaican flair to it. It came across very sexy. I kind of got turned on a little bit. And if you watched Scared Famous on VH1, which was actually one of my favorite reality shows of this year, Scared Famous was absolutely hilarious. It was scripted as fuck. And Safaree played the hell out of his role. Safaree was the funniest motherfucker on that damn show. Safaree had me in fucking stitches every week. He was so funny. Please watch Scared Famous. I hope and pray to God they get a season 2, because every single episode I was over here dying laughing. So after the auditions, Juju tells her acting coach that she and Cam haven't been spending that much time together anymore. She feels like, they're growing apart. It's James R's single release party. Sophia hasn't even arrived yet. That bitch didn't even show the fuck up for this nigga, but yet still you sleeping at this nigga house. So disrespectful. So Graf shows up to support him, and Graf was looking kind of cute. Graf can get it, bitch. Graf can motherfucking get it. I want to see more of him on screen. Like, I wish he would have had a bigger part. Hopefully, like something that happened between him and this Cayenne girl or something, because Graf is sexy, bitch. Yes. I'm gonna have to follow him on Instagram. Follow him. So James tells him that Sophia is living with him. He like, oh my God, I thought she was with the boy Jacquay. He's like, nah, she with me. So Jacquay, Self, and Snoop show up. James get on the mic to premiere his video and says, unfortunately, my bad girl ain't here yet, Sophia the body. And Jacquay say, well, where's she at though? James ignore him and proceeds to roll out the video. The song is absolutely trash. It is fucking terrible. It sound like he made that shit on his goddamn phone on the audio section. It was like fucking just horrible. James tells Jacquay he really wants him to watch this part, and it's a part while he's kissing all on Sophia's body. And Jacquay was like, nah, I really see why she ain't tell me about this shit, because this bitch was, basically doing soft porn on this fucking video. So then James comes down with the mic in his hand and daps up Graf again, being extra, and tell him, you're my guy, but you got the ops with you. Snoop take offense and say, who the fuck you calling the op? James say, listen, little shorty, you don't even know nothing about this. And then Snoop walk over and get in his face and call him a clown. It's like, you a clown, nigga. So James pushes her, but it looked like Snoop like put her, like touched him or did something or tried to push him. But all I know is he pushed her. And if Snoop did touch him, then he had a right to push her ass back. But if he just pushed her just because, the nigga fuck you for life. Security then jumps in. James say, she touched my jacket. If she didn't touch my jacket, she shouldn't have touched my jacket. Sue say, man, fuck you. Your jacket, and fuck you and your jacket. James say on the mic as security holds him back, ain't anybody wanna turn up, know what time it is. What up, Jacquay? And Jacquay say, shit, what's up? What's popping? And Graf feel like he caught in the middle because he like both, he friends with both of the dudes, Jacquay and James, going back and forth, being held back by security, and the episode goes off. So I give tonight's episode a C plus, maybe a C plus B minus. It was pretty cool. Let me know what y'all thought about Jonathan exposing Trent. Oh, and next week when Trent exposes Jonathan for fucking being married, what do you think about Jacquay and them going to James R single release party? What do you think about Juju and Safaree? Do you see them being together? Do you see any chemistry there? Do you want them to even try to fool around? What do you think about Mariah Lynn going to Jacquay's party to turn the fuck up. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comment section so we can talk and discuss. Make sure to thumbs up this video, and if you have not subscribed, please do, and please hit that notification bell button so you know when my videos drop. I love you guys so much, and I will see you Wednesday for my Black Ink Crew, not Black Ink Crew Chicago, my Black Ink Crew review. Love you. Bye.